What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? In today's video, I haven't done one of these in a minute. It is the Triple R, a realistic Raptors rebuild. So I was going through the teams and I was like, I feel like doing a realistic Raptors rebuild here today on Sunday, or I just want to do a realistic rebuild. And I was going through some teams. I was like, maybe the Pacers, maybe the Magic. And I was like, nah, let's do the Raptors. They are going to technically be the longest reigning one-year champions ever because they won it this year. And then technically, or they won it last year, and then the new champion probably won't be crowned until like July or August. So yeah, they're gonna be the longest reigning champions. So I did simulate season number 1. They ended 57-25. Giannis wins MVP. Ja Morant Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder 60 Man of the Year. So I think all these three are right so far. Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard. I think he maybe should get some votes. I don't think he'll win or deserves to win. I think it should be Giannis, Rudy Gobert, or Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. I don't know why I said that. Because I just watched the flight video of him saying like Gobert. But yeah, either I think Rudy, Giannis, or AD have better chances at winning the award over Kawhi. And then most improved, Bam. Sure, I think it'll be between him, Jason Tatum, and Brandon Ingram. And then Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year. Might go to Nick Nurse. I actually don't know who would win Coach of the Year, just because he won it last year. Usually coaches never win it 2 years in a row. But yeah, we are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Brooklyn Nets in round 1. Injuries are off, so yeah, maybe KD is going to be fully playing now by the playoffs, because I think he is going to be medically cleared, like, I think in like June or something, or July. So maybe he will play in the playoffs. Who knows? Or he might already be medically cleared. And then there's Kyrie Irving, who I don't know. I feel like he might be out till like August in general, but hey, that's might be when the finals are. The playoffs might be in July. So we gotta decide what we want to do. Let's actually get through the playoffs first before I decide any future plans. And yeah, we get swept by the Nets, go figure. So the Bucks win it all. Giannis is your finals MVP. They beat the Clippers in 7, a potential finals matchup. So we will have our first round pick here in the 2020 draft. It's going to be in the 20s though. It is pick 27, so it is very late in the draft. Now, Steph signing, obviously we're going to keep Nick Nurse. I don't really need a new assistant GM, new head scout. We can get Keith Gooding. And then Glenn Howard's a fine trainer. Oh, we're not going to get that CFO. Whatever. We'll get Logan Smith. All right, so we got to decide now, do we look to move Kyle Lowry? If we look at our salary cap here, Kyle Lowry will be a free agent next year. And I think if we want to re-sign Fred VanVleet, I think we should look to move on from Kyle Lowry. I think we're going to go in a different direction. Norman Powell, he will get his name on the ballot for most improved player. He's actually had an incredible year this year. I personally thought, like a lot of other people, that was a really bad contract. That was a negative contract that he was on. Now it's looking like it was a steal. Can't doubt Masai Ujiri. So he'll be in the rotation next year. So this is for next year. So Patrick McCaw will be making $4 million, whatever. He won't be playing. OG Anunoby will be a restricted free agent. Stanley will probably opt in. We're definitely going to want to bring back Terrence Davis. But yeah, we'll have to decide if we want to bring back Marcus Sol or Serge Ibaka. But I want to see if a team is interested in Kyle Lowry. I mean, the Sixers could be. But, like, I don't think they would trade Tobias. It would have to be Al Horford. I mean, if we would want to take on that Al Horford contract, I would probably want, like, 2 first-round picks. But I don't think that would even make sense here. I mean, the Heat would be interested, but they kind of traded away all their bad contracts. I don't really want Iguodala in general. So the Lakers could actually be a team because, yeah, we can honestly just take like their 25th pick for Kyle Lowry, and then obviously they can go over the cap or into the luxury tax to bring back AD. They will have his full bird rights, so that could be a team. I mean, this trade with the Magic would be semi-interesting, but I don't know how the Aaron Gordon, Pascal Siakam fit would be. Yeah, I mean, no, that wouldn't make sense. I was thinking maybe the Clippers would want to do this as well, but I don't think they are financially stable to do that. So, we could take a nice young player in Taylor Horton Tucker. I don't think he'll be anything. I would probably want the 29th pick here. And then is there anything else I would want? Do I really want Caruso? Not really. I don't think they would do Kuzma. Kuzma and pick 29 for Kyle Lowry. I will also give you... I feel like I would throw in something else, or I would throw something else near. Maybe Matt Thomas, a shooter. Yeah, I think it's not really a valuable first-round pick, and we're getting a solid young player in Kuzma, who will probably never start for us. But, you know what, I think this is good return for Kyle Lowry. And just sweeten the pot because they're giving Kuzma, Matt Thomas, who I don't think what it's going to be anything for us, and I will give you our second round pick. So I think you guys, we're definitely giving up a lot here, but I think I do want to move on from Kyle Lowry, and we are going to trade him here to the LA Lakers. And I think this will be an exciting way to do a post Kyle Lowry. Yes, I think like they're going to keep him. I think they're going to re-sign him. If I had to bet money, will Kyle Lowry be on the Raptors next year? Yes, I think he would be on it the year after. I think he might retire as a Raptor. But I am going to do this trade just because I think this will be a fun way to go along with the rebuild. And they will accept this. Yep. So let's hope that they re-sign AD because then that would just been really stupid. So now we have 2 first-round picks here, 27 and 29. And I'll see you guys with who I take. All right, so with the 27th... I just saw Isaac Okoro with number 1. Okay. But yeah, with the 27th pick, I did take Devin Vasil. He is a shooting guard out of Florida State. His name is spelled wrong there because if it's A-S-S, it's technically S. So they can only do one S. And then Zeke Najee, so he is a center from Arizona, and maybe we're going to develop him into a center next to Pascal Siakam. But if one of these 2 players could be a nice rotational player for us, that'd be sweet. So we're definitely going to bring back Terrence Davis. Stanley Johnson opts out. Nice. And then Derwin Hernandez, we're not going to bring him back. So free agency time. We will have money to sign someone. I'm definitely going to give Chris Boucher the qualifying offer. I'm definitely going to bring back Fred VanVleet. Does he have an offer yet from anyone? Wait, what's his overall? Oh no, he's the best one. Okay, so, yeah. If we give him a 4-year deal worth about 50 mil, we could probably go a little bit less than that. So, yeah, this is actually probably a really nice... Please tell me the Lakers are going to sign him. Okay, good. But, yeah, Fred VanVleet will accept our deal. So, we could look if we want to bring back or bring in anyone. Yes, we could look at... Oh, Andre Drummond. Wait, is Andre Drummond here? No, Andre Drummond didn't make it a free agency. Okay, he opted in. AD. We might go after Giannis next year because that has been rumored because the Raptors are a respectable team now. Masai Ujiri. We'll keep our cards open for them. So I'm not going to sign anybody now, but I still want to be competitive next year. So I'm going to go out and sign Serge Ibaka to a 1-year deal. And I'm going to do the same with Marc Gasol, who's probably regressing heavily. But I still want to give him some love and give him a 1-year deal. He probably will only play like 10 minutes a night for us because I want to give Chris Boucher. Zeke Najee might be in the G League. And then, obviously, we have Siakam. We'll figure it out. So, we are going to bring back these 3 guys, and we're going to let everybody else walk. I mean, honestly, do I want to bring back Rondé Hollis-Jefferson? No, we don't need to bring back Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for the off-season, and I'll see you guys at training camps. All right, so I think we will only have 2 training camps to use here. Yes, so let's send, I want to send Fred VanVleet to perimeter shooting, and I'm going to do the same with Pascal Siakam, because I forgot, yeah, we have freaking Pascal Siakam. And if he's not doing well, like if he's underperforming, I'm probably going to raise his tendencies because 2K does mess that up. But I like Norman Powell starting at the 2 this year. All right, guys, so here's the rotation next year. It's Fred VanVleet, Norman Powell, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and Serge Ibaka, with the bench being Terrence Davis, Kyle Kuzma, Chris Boucher, and Marc Gasol. So we are going to send our 2 first-round picks to the 905. Do I have to... Yeah, I have to sign somebody else. And you know what? We might hover around like the bottom of the Eastern Conference playoff picture. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near we were last year because obviously we did lose Kyle Lowry and guys are going to be constantly regressing. So I'm going to send Devin to the G League. I don't plan on being crazy good this year. Let me see what the system proficiency is. It's 3-star balanced. Nothing is 3 stars, so we're going to go with that. How does, I think Fred VanVleet fits this well, right? Yeah, semi-well. Okay, so... let's just hope Siakam, Fred VanVleet are really good. Siakam is going to be number 1, Fred VanVleet number 2, and then number 3 will probably be Norman Powell. And our preseason power ranking is in the, not the top 10, but it's number 11. And I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. All right, guys, so I'm actually pretty content with what we did in season number 1, and we went 45 and 37. Welcome back, Steph Curry, as he is your MVP. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Smart, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Kristaps averaged 30 and 12 and won Most Improved. And then Kenny Atkinson, Coach of the Year. So we are the 8 seed, though. 45 wins. 8 seed, all right. The Eastern Conference was pretty good this year. The Magic were the 2 seed. Okay. The Hawks were the 5 seed. I'm cool with that. But yeah, we get a rematch against the Nets in round 1. But obviously they got Kyrie and KD. It's not going to be easy. So let's check out who did what for us this year. Siakam, 25 points, 7.5 rebounds, over assist a game, about a steal, almost 2 blocks, 46, 35, 81 splits. He was great. Fred VanVleet, he averaged 19.5 points, 7 assists. I don't know if he's the number 2. Maybe he's the number 3 because his efficiency wasn't great. He was good from the line. He was okay from 3. Not great, not bad. But from the field was really poor. But he wasn't really great from the field the year prior. But his true shooting went down from 55 to 51. Norman Powell, though, had a solid year. 17.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, steal and a half, 42, 37, 84 splits. He shot it better than Fred VanVleet. Ibaka 10 and 7. Might look to bring him back as well, but I obviously wanted to have that max spot. Kyle Kuzma, under 10 points a game, 4 rebounds. I forgot we had him for a second, but he shot 32% from 3. And is he going to be a restricted free agent? He might be. Yeah, so we'll see how much a team gives him. I'm not going to give him more than 15 mil a year. I probably won't give him more than 13 mil a year. And then there's Chris Boucher, 9.5 and 7.5. He could be our starting center next year. And then there's Terrence Davis, OG Anunoby, and then Marcus Gasol. So round 1 against the Nets, can we pull off the upset? We do win 2 games. Last year we got swept, but we still lose this year, which is unfortunate. But I didn't expect to go far. But obviously we want to add that premier free agent this offseason as the Lakers win it all. They brought back AD. Kyle Lowry is a back-to-back NBA Finals champion. That's pretty sweet. And this seems like it was a good trade for both sides. I don't know if it was as good for us, but it clearly worked out for the Lakers as they beat the Nets in 6. Please tell me Giannis didn't re-sign. Oh, pour one out for me. All right, so let's go to the free agency now. We could wait to see if there's somebody next year. I was really hoping there was like a Bradley Beal this year though, but let's see. So draft lottery, we are gonna have what, like the 15th or 16th pick. Actually the 19th pick. So yeah, the Warriors or the Timberwolves, Blazers, Grizzlies, and Nuggets, who all made the playoffs, had worse records than us. The Thunder have 1 and 3. But yeah, we have the 19th pick in the draft. Do we want to do anything with our staff? We could pick up a new assistant GM, Ryan Johnson, and trainer in Sean Navarro. So we do have the 19th pick in the draft. We will have Zeke and Devin coming back next year. So I think I'm going to stay put, and I'll see you guys with who I take. So I took a potential Kyle Kuzma replacement in Tracy Jackson Davis out of Indiana. I don't know, but if we do bring back Kyle Kuzma for next year or for this foreseeable future, wow, I can't speak, he will probably be in the G League next year. So we're going to sign him. Norman Powell opts in. Very nice. And then let's see what free agency is going to look like. So qualifying offers, Davis, Kuzma, OG, Boucher, all getting the qualifying offer. So let's see here. Kawhi. No, I'm not going to do it, but I don't know. Do we bring Kawhi back? I feel like that's just dumb. I feel like we should bring in somebody new. So Paul George could be somebody. I don't know, though. Let's see. So Fox, Drummond. Is Oladipo here? Damn, Oladipo's an 84 now. We could bring in Oladipo. This would make Norman Powell coming off the bench. I feel like this could be a guy. He only wants 21 mil a year compared to what maybe he would normally want is 30 mil. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. No options. 74 mil. We could probably lower that a little bit. And yeah, let's see if he accepts that. So I think he might. We'll see after day 1 if he accepts it. None of these guys got contracts. Serge Ibaka would like to bring back, I think, on a 2-year deal with a team option. Wait, that's not who I want. But I'm not going to bring back Marcus Gasol. We're going to give him a 2-year deal with a team option next year. And we get Victor Oladipo. So we're going to bring back Ibaka, bring in Oladipo, and then we're going to probably bring, or we're definitely going to bring back Kuzma, OG, and Terrence Davis, and Boucher as well. But let's just see here who got signed. Kawhi went to the Jazz. Donovan, yeah, obviously stayed. We get Oladipo and Serge Ibaka. So that is our big free agent in Victor Oladipo. I guess the Pacers didn't want to bring him back. They didn't offer him a deal. So did anybody good make it past the first 3 days? Yeah, Kawhi did. And now we might go to the Bulls. So yeah, I guess the Jazz couldn't afford him. Are the Jazz going to get... Nope, they're not going to get Gobert. Bam! Well, the Heat are just dumb. What are they doing? Okay, whatever. So yeah, let's see if we want to give... We'll lock up OG because we did draft him. We're going to give him a 3-year deal. Terrence Davis, we're going to give a 3-year deal as well too. Kuzma, I'm going to do a 2-year deal with a team. We'll do it, yeah, 2-year deal with a team option. And then Chris Boucher, I can't sign yet, but let me give Chris Boucher a 3-year deal. 2-year deal, we'll bring him till he's 30, and we get 3 of those. Kuzma will probably accept any day now, and we get Kyle Kuzma. I think Serge Ibaka will probably get traded next offseason, or I won't pick him up because we do have Zeke and Chris here, or Boucher and Najee, so we'll decide which 2 out of the 3 we want to go with moving forward. But I like the Oladipo pickup. I think this makes our defense a lot better, and let's hope he can bounce back to what he was pre-injury now. So if we check out player progression, Pascal Siakam is an 89, Oladipo an 83. Zeke Najee's 82, so we should definitely give him a lot of minutes next year. Fred VanVleet went down, just of course, but everybody else went up. So I do want to send Zeke Najee to untapped potential because maybe he'll be pretty solid. I want to send Fred VanVleet to perimeter shooting, and I want to do the same with Victor Oladipo. The Knicks are currently, they need a backup center because you can see their second best is a 74 overall. So I was wondering if I can maybe trade. Maybe we'll take back Darwin Hernandez. We'll give them Serge Ibaka so we can go through with Boucher and Najee. I'm not trading Chris Boucher. I wanted to trade Serge Ibaka. And then we would also want this Mavericks first. I think Masai Ujiri can rip off the Knicks once again. So we're going to get a first for Serge Ibaka, and he seems like he's very valuable to them. So that Dallas pick won't... Oh, wow, they're smart again. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to X for 2 seconds then. That second, and... Wow, can 1 second get this done? All right. Yeah, I mainly just want to go with Boucher and Najee now, so let me figure out the rotation. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for next year. It's Fred VanVleet, Oladipo, OG, Siakam, and Zeke Najee. And then it's Norman Powell, Terrence Davis, Chris Boucher, Kyle Kuzma, and Devin Vassell. So our scoring options will go with Oladipo here, and then Fred VanVleet at number 3. So, yeah, it's going to go Siakam, Oladipo, Fred VanVleet. Balance is now 3.5 stars. Cool. And then our preseason power ranking, CoordinateNB.com, is 9 now. Let's see if we can make it to the second, third, or fourth round this year. So in season number 2, we did better than what we ended up in the first regular season. We go 58-24. So in year 1, we went 57-25. Year 2, well, year 1, it was just me simulating the first year. Year 2, we went, I believe, 45-37. So we did win 13 more games this year. Kyrie Irving was your MVP. Evan Mobley, Rookie of the Year for the Detroit Pistons. Mo Bamba, it's been pretty good now. 6 men of the year, shot 34% from 3, 43 from the field. AD Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved goes to RJ Hampton in OKC. And Rick Carlisle gets Coach of the Year. Wow, we're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Okay, and we don't have to face the Nets till the conference finals if that comes true. But we have to face the 8-seeded Sixers, who have Simmons, Richardson, DeRozan, Hal Horford, and Embiid. They traded Tobias Harris for DeMar DeRozan. Okay, that's still a really good 8th seed. I'm kind of nervous. Siakam dropped 24-7 in a block and half a game. He shot 38 from 3. He's a 90 overall. Oladipo, 18 points, 5 rebounds, about 4 assists. Shot 34 from 3. Okay, we wanted that to be a little bit better. Fred VanVleet, 16 points, 6.5 assists. Shot 39 from 3. That's really good. Norman Powell, 11 points off the bench. He shot 37 from 3. Zeke Najee, 11 and 11. Okay, we like that. Kuzma, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 39 from 3. And then there's Boucher, Davis, OG, and Devin. So I'm going to fix up the rotation here. Devin Vassell's not going to play for us in the playoffs. I think I'm going to go like 18 to Davis. We'll go 17 to Kuzma. So what I want to do is go 29 to Zeke. We'll go 34 to the backcourt. We'll actually go 35 to the big 3. So let's see how this goes here. Round 1 against the Sixers. We are tied 2-2, and we win in 7. Wow, we went down 3-2, but we win in Game 7. Shout out to Siakam, Oladipo, and Fred VanVleet, all scoring 20-plus pretty efficiently, too. Zeke, oh my God, 17 rebounds. He averaged 14 in that series. 3 blocks as well. Wow. See, I just needed one of them. He's clearly better than Devin Vassell, and we drafted him 2 picks later. And that was technically the Lakers first, so that's looking like a great pick. He didn't shoot like super efficiently, but he was overall efficient in the series. And yeah, I guess we didn't need Serge Ibaka. The Knicks didn't make the playoffs. Now we got to take on Giannis and the Bucks. So Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, Okongwu. How does he fall to them every time? Duncan Robinson, John Henson, Mike Muscala, Brook Lopez. All right, so let's see how this goes. And we win at 6. All right, so for the 3rd straight year, we are facing the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. They are 2-0. They swept us in the first year. They went in 6 in year 2. But let's hope, oh my God, in year 3, it's something different. Siakam is balling out in these playoffs. Oladipo is playing incredibly well. Fred VanVleet, not also well, okay. But Zeke Najee has definitely been a pleasant surprise. And then there's Norman Powell, etc. All right, so the Nets, have they added anybody new? Not really. Bielitsa, Myers Leonard, and Jawan Evans. So please, okay, we win Game 1. by 13. Siakam drops 31, man. He's so good. Fred VanVleet has been super inefficient. You know what? I'm done with him as the third scoring option. I feel like he's shooting us out of games, kind of. He can still get his shots, but he's not going to be the third scoring option. All right, game 2. I'm nervous. In Toronto, if we can go up 2-0, that's huge. Not a good second quarter, but a great third quarter. Let's close this out, and we choke it. Oh, my God. We choke a fourth quarter lead. Oladipo played great. Oh, we need that number 3 to step up, and Fred VanVleet has just been disappointing in this video. Now we're in Brooklyn. If they go up 2-1, it might be over. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. I mean, worst. Now Fred VanVleet trades are already going through my mind. Please don't choke this lead away. Okay, it's 2-2. We're going back to Toronto. That is a huge Game 5 victory, or Game 4 victory. Game 5 in Toronto, we need to win this one. Great first half. Or, not great, but solid. We're down by 2. We're down by 8 with 6.5 minutes. And we lose by 9. Game 6 in Brooklyn. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Such a good season. Don't choke this away. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that second half. We almost just choked that lead away. We almost just choked away, what, a 13 plus a 21-point lead at halftime. Okay. Siakam, I love you, man. All right. Game 7 in Toronto, please. Not a good start. Not a good start. Not a good. Of course, we lose by 48. What? For the third straight year, we lose to the Brooklyn Nets and they sweep the Lakers. All right. We need an upgraded point guard, clearly, or we need to look at possible trades for Fred VanVleet. We need that third guy. Next year is going to be the final year, so I need to find something here. We do have our first-round pick. It is going... Wow, the Knicks ended up number 2. It's going to be pick 29. We do have an additional second from the Knicks. Obviously, we want to bring back Nick Nurse. We're going to give him a lot of money, and we'll bring in... Not Hunter Wilson, not Doc Rivers as an assistant. We'll bring in Steven Dawkins. Did we get... Okay. What's with these guys not signing with me? I don't want a guy with F defense. Like, no. Oh, Dana Falk. He's a lot better. Okay, I'd rather have you. All right, so... I mean, we could maybe package Fred VanVleet and Kyle Kuzma if we pick up his option. And then Tracy Jackson-Davis can replace him. That could be something. Or who has more value? Maybe Terrence Davis. Yeah, it looks like Terrence Davis has some value. I wouldn't mind trading away him or OG Anunoby and Fred VanVleet if it's a crucial upgrade at point guard. But we kind of have to find that point guard. I mean, Devontae Graham, is he really an upgrade? I don't know. Derrick Rose at this point might... But the Lakers wouldn't want to trade him away, really. All right, so we did have the Knicks pick, which is pretty nice. So we did get 270 overalls. Jonathan Bass and Donovan Alexander. Alexander was the first-round pick. And these guys could be traded, yes. And also, that was an auto-generated class, so don't be alarmed if you don't know those guys. But, yeah, we are going to pick up the option on Kyle Kuzma. We definitely have young assets to possibly move him. Like, we don't have any free agents, really, of our own, it looks like. Let me just double-check. Norman Powell. Okay. We are going to give Norman Powell a 3-year deal. I do want to bring him back. But if we waited a year, I could have went after Bradley Beal. Damn, I probably would have rather had Bradley Beal than Oladipo, but it is what it is. Zach LaVine would have been a nice number 2 option. But you know what? I'm going to live and die with Oladipo. I made that decision. But yeah, I want to look at a potential point guard upgrade. I don't know who we should go for. I don't want to really think about moving Oladipo. I mean, D'Lo, if he was still in Golden State, I would maybe think about that. Is John Wall like a desperate option for the final year? Possibly. He does have 1 year left on his deal. Can we get to that $47 million? Oh my God. That could be somebody, so we'll keep an eye on John Wall. Dinwiddie from the Pacers, but they just picked him up. So John Wall, Chris Paul's a free agent. Kyle Lowry, right? We could probably use a Kyle Lowry right now. Or Dennis Schroeder to a rebuilding Pistons team. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go for John Wall, and then if not, I'll go for Dennis Schroeder. So yeah, Siakam, I'm not trading Oladipo or Siakam. So if we threw Fred VanVleet on the table, we would also throw Kyle Kuzma on the table, and then we would throw... This is a lot already. I was just gonna like hope to get it done with these 3. But he's just making too much money. So let's go to Dennis Schroeder. The Pistons won 33 games last year. I think they're continuing to rebuild. So let's go to Detroit here. And I definitely have, I think, players to throw them. So, wow, they picked up CJ McCollum. Interesting. Did they sign him? They traded for CJ. Are they going all in now? Oh, come on. All right, let's try Jamal Murray first. Let's throw out Fred VanVleet. Let's also do Kyle Kuzma. Okay, so this could maybe get done. Devin Vassell. And then he is still... He's 23. And then I will throw in our first round pick in 2023 and our first round pick in 2024 for Jamal Murray. 2 first round picks, Fred VanVleet, who's a championship winning point guard, Kyle Kuzma, who's an expiring technically, but he's 26, and Devin Vassell. Do they accept this? They do. So we pick up a Canadian. Forgot to mention that. There we go. In Jamal Murray. So how many guys do we have for next year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we need to... And then Norman Powell will be 9, or that was with Norman Powell? That was not with Norman Powell. So Norman Powell will be 9, and we're ready to go for the 3rd and final season. So we do have 3 training camps available, and I am going to send Victor Oladipo to perimeter shooting. He just hit 30. I do want to send Pascal Siakam to that as well, and I'm going to send Zeke Naji to big man defense. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for next year's season. It is going to be Murray, Oladipo, Anunoby, Siakam, Naji, Powell off the bench with Davis, Boucher, and Tracy Jackson Davis, who was our first round pick in 2021. This is 3.5 star balance. This is the final year. I'm going to stay at balanced. And our preseason power ranking is 6. It went from 11 to 9 to 6. Let's hope that we can win it all this year and not lose to the Nets for the 4th year in a row. All right, guys. So at the end of the season, we go 54-28. That gives us the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the 7-seeded Knicks in round 1, who have LaMelo Ball and Zaire Smith in their backcourt. Troy Brown Jr., Julius Randle. Do they still have Serge Ibaka? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, we are taking on them, and then we might have to take on Brooklyn in round 2. And they kept Kyrie, so we have to win round 1 first. So player stats: Jamal Murray, 27 a game. Oh my God. Okay, okay, Jamal Murray. I guess he loves playing for Canada. Or just playing in Canada. Oladipo number 2. But yeah, this is a little concerning. Why in Siakam? Is he not the number 1 scoring option? Oh, that might be why. Crap. Yeah, let's go Siakam, Murray, Oladipo. All right, so let's get into these playoffs. Round 1 against the Knicks. If we lose, come on. I can't beat New York teams.